Dark Mirror Reviews and Playthroughs.
Resident Evil 2.
Going right, so welcome back, guys. Gonna let the nice little intro video play that introduces Umbrella, that apparently make Coke. Evil corporations, right? I'm liking the action shots we're getting here. So I'm showing, Birkin as well. I know we've got this weird green eye thing, but I actually have no idea where that is supposed to be on William Birkin. He does, during the movie of him going around and killing a bunch of the soldiers, kind of has his eye there, but yeah, I don't know what it's supposed to be. So right, so found out how to get this to work. That's not good. Let's try this again. Is it maybe in number 2? Number 1? Let's try number 1. Oh, thank goodness, I was about to freak out there. So, right, Leon B, let's go. So we're going to be playing through the Leon B scenario, where we see what happened to Leon from his point of view, while Claire's been running around.
However, behind their escape was the lone survivor of the Raccoon City Police Department, Leon S. Kennedy.
I don't know, it's a random scene of a road. That's again, dramatic road. Yeah, so you're going to see what he was doing while she was running around the police station, so... First day on the job. Didn't find it weird that the entire city appears to be vaguely empty.
What we got here?
Beautiful, beautiful zoom in action there. Just looking, you get the feeling that something's sneaking up on him. And I like how they angled things there so they didn't have to show him talking. I like how the zombies just look like, well, people with, dirt on them. Oh.
What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move. Don't move. No.
Oh, it's just like a little kid as well. It's quite a nightmarish image.
What's up with that? That was a green light.
Wait! Don't shoot!
There we go. Establishing a good clean hit. See, but they got some really good animators for this. They got some really good animators for this.
What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went insane.
Radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? My name's Leon. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother Chris.
Why does Claire sound stoned all the time? It's so weird. Mine's Claire. Came to find my brother Chris.
Did you open the glove box?
It's my brother! No, my evil twin zombie brother with the same hairstyle and everything! To be fair, curtains were a big thing in the 90s, weren't they? You just get to launch vertically out, or horizontally out. Time to get out. See, good action scenes, good action setting. Good action scenes, good action setting. But still a survival horror game, not an action game, a survival game. I think it's going to throw me in the deep end like it did last time. And I do love the way that they've set that up at the beginning of the game. Oh, you have to survive this nightmare to know the true end. Yep, whoop, yep, there we go. And whoop, and... So just like the first game, or the first scenario. What? Alrighty, apparently my TikTok live is not eligible for suggestion because of sexually explicit content. I don't know how these guys get their jollies, but we should probably have a word with the TikTok guys about that. That's a bit weird. Oh. Hey, Shep. Come on, there we go. Alright, got a cabin key, which means... Alright, so is this just re-establishing how keys work? Come on, there we go. Round and round and round we go, dozy-do, dozy-do. Right, I've got 3 police zombies that we're going to try and take care of. Use the cabin key and discard the cabin key. Right, so it's just kind of re-establishing... You got to dodge around the zombies and keys. You got to pick up a key in one place to open the door in another place. Ooh, I remember this place is where we opened the door and zombies came through, which is a really... Oof. Do not open the door again. Right, cool. Good heads up there. Good hint. Alright, let's see. That looks like handgun ammo. Perfect. We do have a typewriter there, but I'm not going to save just yet. It is the beginning of the game, and I'm going to try and get a slightly better ranking than I did last time. Last time I got a B. Oh, okay, so let's keep going here. Oh, there's more zombies here than there was last time. Oh. Come on, zombie girly. I'm not going to shoot any of you. There's no point. Alright, so we got to the police station a lot sooner than Claire did. Claire had to go through like the Kendo gun shop and everything. And we get to see what happens to the helicopter. Nice. Alright. I mean, fair. That's exactly what I'd say. I wonder who this guy was. I don't think that was Brad, do you? I'm hoping that wasn't Brad, because that'd be a really sucky way to kill off Brad. I just sat there, watched the entire thing unfold, like, whoa, dude! That thing totally exploded. Alright, okay, I can't reach inside and try and save anybody. Helicopter is a complete wreck. You're quite right there, Leon. Thank you for your powers of observation. No wonder you joined the police force. Okay, right, let's see. I know that some things Claire did are going to affect how Leon does here. Are there any crows? Ah, there are. There are a bunch of crows. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and run through them. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Nope, I don't want any of your peccary nonsense. There we go. Made it through. Perfectly safe and sound. That's a liquor, and I'm not playing with that. Nope. Sorry guys, I am running onwards. Right, so let's see where we can go from here, because obviously there are certain things that Claire unlocks and does that are going to affect what we do here, but I mean, I don't know if the keys that she got, like, are we going to have to get them as well? Secretary's Diary A. April 6th, I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the second floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statue again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open like that. April 7th. I heard that all the art pieces from the chief's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is a bigger mystery, where he finds those tacky things, or where he's getting the money to pay for them. May 10th. I wasn't surprised to see the chief come in today, with yet another large picture frame in his hands. This time it was of a really disturbing painting depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at that painting. Why anyone would consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension. I mean, it's a pretty good painting from what you can see of it. Right, so Leon's got the whole small key thing going on. As much of an innuendo as that sounds. Heyo. No. So I'm guessing you can use that to unlock doors and stuff like that. Well, maybe not doors, but the little side tables and everything that we find as Claire, which I think we can just kind of unlock normally with our little lockpick. So right, I'm going to pick up these ink ribbons, put them in the lockbox. I like how he has a different gun compared to Claire. Like, it's still a handgun. Let's see. Let's take a look. So it is H&K VP70, manufactured by H&K Germany. Use 9mm parabellum rounds, just like Claire's gun. But he is also pre-equipped. Let's take a look at this. So he's pre-equipped with the lighter that we see over there. He doesn't have a map of anything just yet. I do like his little hand-drawn character art there. His little portrait picture. Doesn't really look like him. I mean, I know he's supposed to look like a bit of a badass, but he's not. Especially in the animated sequences, the FMVs and stuff, he looks like a goofy teenager. Or maybe it's just because I was a goofy teenager when this sort of hairstyle was a thing. So I associate the Curtin's hairstyle with being a goofy teenager. Gonna push the button, lower that down, and let's see if we can go round and round. Obviously, everything's gonna be changed. I mean, as Claire, I did lower that ladder, so the fact that I have to do it again, bit of a weird thing, timey-wimey wise, but obviously we're gonna have to see how this all plays out as he runs around and does his own thing. So, right, what do we got here? I mean, yes, I am not gonna say no to a goddamn shotgun. Okay, another ink ribbon. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay. Card key, and I'm guessing I haven't been given my card key yet, since I am new on the job. So I like how both the characters are established as being, from out of town, so they have no idea what's going on, and they just happen to kind of run into each other. They both have their motives for being there and not leaving immediately. Leon, it's literally his first day as a police officer, and he's like, right, I want to try and save these people. That's my job. That's quite literally my entire job. There wasn't really anything worthwhile out there, was there? Come on, yep, nope. Oh, okay, everything's electronically locked. Well, let me have a quick look outside then, make this not an entire waste. Looks like I'm going to have to go back up and then go around the balcony to where the library is. What can we see here? Got some zombies wandering around there. See anything worthwhile here? No. Oh, green herbs hiding in the plant pot. And unfortunately that is the thing with these games. You do have to kind of just hammer the keys. Just keep pressing the X button until oh, nearly got me. Naughty, naughty. Right, is there anything here? Nope, can't go through that way. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, sorry, I thought there might be something of interest out there, but I mean, I got a green herb, so I got something out of it, so better than nothing. Alright, let's head on back up to the library. I was saying, yep, so the character designs. So obviously they had to have two sort of juxtaposed characters. Claire, who seems to be a bit of a rebel, and Leon, who seems to be, you know, obviously a rookie cop. So, you know, he still hasn't got the shine beaten off of his badge just yet. So he's still very naive. I like the sort of enthusiastic shuffle we got going on here. I'm gonna have to shoot these guys, aren't I? Unless... Come on. So I can get him to come around here. Yeah, a bit closer. There we go. Now I've got enough space to run around you. And hopefully have enough wiggle room to run around you. Okay, awesome. Right. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go through that door, you son of a bitch. Ah, there's something there, though. I can see it. I can see it. Right, damn it. Oh, his head came clean off that. Beautiful. Right, there's something there. What is it? It's the unicorn medal, which I need. God damn. Right. Not going according to plan. Screw both you guys. Right. I'm gonna have to come back this way anyway. Alrighty. Both of them are squishity dishity, they are both dead and they're not getting back up. Ever again. Okay, so we've already got the unicorn key, so we're gonna have to solve the same puzzles again. We'll activate the same keys again as we did as Claire, because Claire's already used the unicorn medal on the statue. But obviously we're going to have to do it again as Leon. Doing that will net us a new item, and that new item is going to be... already a spade key. You know, I genuinely cannot remember if the doors are the same. Nope, only one way to find out. Let's go. Alright, so we go back up there, up and around. We go down into that little corridor where the liquor was. Even if I could go around the helicopter, which is, I believe, burning, and get into the art storage room, which I knew from before, I don't think there'll be any point, because I'm going to probably need the 2 red gems once again to activate the statue there in the middle, which will open up and reveal, I don't know, like another stone or something. What I can do, however, is I can run down the bird corridor, go out that back door, and then down the stairs to the big work office. Hello, Mr. Liquor. Still haven't quite figured out what those things are. I do know that they have multiple attacks. They crawl up to you and cut at you with their blades. They have a little bit more of a ranged attack when they can attack with their tongue. And of course, when they crouch, they can do a leaping jump and do a large swipe which does several points of damage. Like it sort of counts as a multi-attack almost. Alrighty, let's combine these herbs. I know it seems like a bit of a waste, but we need to free up the inventory space, guys, if we're going to be getting anywhere with this. If you guys have any suggestions on how I should play, where I should go, any tips or tricks on what I should do next, please let me know in the chat, comments down below and everything. Let's see, does this guy have anything interesting? Ooh, he does. More handgun bullets. Now that is one thing that I was told, that Resident Evil 2 is one of the easiest games because you do just have such a surplus of bullets. Okay, so let's go around here. Let's try and draw everybody out. Okay, so I've got the valve handle, so I can go back pretty quickly and solve the flaming helicopter issue, right? I guess I need you all to come out. Come on, everybody out, everybody out. Okay, right. Make sure you don't grab me. Can I go through here? Alright, I can go through here. Oh my goodness me. Well... Yep, nope. There's no way I'll be able to pull out my shotgun and shoot all of them fast enough to make that worth my while, really. Okay, whoop, let's not walk straight into... Yeah, I can see you, you're twitching. You're terrible at playing dead. Oh, okay, handgun ammo. Perfect timing as well, because I just ran out. Okay, let's see. Let's try and get out of here. Yep. So one of the... okay. Right, so I'll go put out the fire, see if I can get back with that. I've got plenty of bullets, so I don't really have to worry too much about being... picky about my shots. Yeah, that's one thing I was told, like Resident Evil 2 seems to have a lot of ammo in it. Don't take out the crows. Ah, bugger. That was a lot of crows. Okay. So was that 11 shots? Yep, he's been pecked to death, but does he have some ammo? Yep, there we go. I've got a lot. Yeah, not an action game? Oh my goodness. Oof, right, that's knocked me down to caution. That's not good. Stupid crows. Right, give me that green herb. There we go, right. I do like how the music's kind of like a almost mystery reveal thing going on there, but alright, so let's use this valve handle and let's turn this bad boy around. See if we get anything fun out of the helicopter itself, and then we'll see if we can have a bit of a closer look at the little armory room there. Still haven't quite yet had a reason to... There we go, what do we got? Shotgun shells. Right, anything else? Okay. So already we've kind of overlapped quite a bit there with Claire. Oh. Oh, another FMV. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So I'm trying to find, this is TO, what was that? 06? I don't know where that is. Yeah, me too. I played this game a lot when it came out when I was a kid, very, very long time ago. Definitely wasn't old enough to play it when it first came out. So it's good to kind of go back to, ooh, alright, scary times. And I do not remember this game at all, so it's really good to go back and just kind of play through it again. Oh, I hear stompy noises. I'm pretty sure I had nightmares about this guy when I was a kid. Okay, just run. Right, so I know with this guy, there's, I mean, I think if you shoot him enough, he drops and like you can get some more items out of him. But I don't know if it's really worth it. Right, with the liquors, yeah, come on, nope. There we go. A lot of this game is just me screaming and running for my life, so I do apologize if my screaming is too loud. Let's see. Yep, wildly pressing X while running around the area tends to net you most of the items. It is a shame that you can't really see most of the things. I can't carry any more items. And this is going to be a waste of health, but okay, I'm not going to pick up an ink ribbon right now. There we go, Racer. What was your favourite Resident Evil game? Oh, crap. God, I knew there was something pop out at me there. Nope, no licky, no tongues. No tongues. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Right, there we go. And a couple of liquors. That's, yep, and there we go. Woo! Yeah, just recently played through the first one and the director's cut of the first one, which has like the rearrange thing where all the items are in the wrong places. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed it. But this one is definitely a lot better. They definitely improved on a lot of the game systems and the style. Still, the big, beautiful, like, architectural mansion thing is a bit weird, but, you know, it's just the way it is. Yeah, the dining room in the first one where the zombie kind of gets up and starts chasing after you. Yep, absolutely nightmarish. But to make that worse, after I played Resident Evil, I was like, oh, this is great, I can totally handle horror games. And then I played Silent Hill. And the opening sequence for Silent Hill was definitely a bad idea. It was great though, because then I would try and get my friends to play through the opening sequence for me, and none of them could get through it because of the scary alleyway. I did love learning, like even as a kid, that if you play through as Jill, you can just run away from the zombie and then Barry kills the zombie for you. Right, that has unlocked a lot of doors. I've actually been mentioning in my videos when I first got... So the first game I ever got for the PlayStation was Resident Evil 1. And yeah, I got a PlayStation and Resident Evil 1. That's all I got. You know, the controller, the PlayStation, Resident Evil 1. I think it was a birthday present, and I did not get a memory card, so I was playing through... Oh my goodness, this is supposed to be a safe room! This is my safe space, what the hell? Oh... I like how polite the zombie is. He has stopped. He's going to let me scroll through my items. But yeah, I had to try and play through the memory card, and I'd always get through the mansion, back into the mansion, and then get immediately decapitated by hunters. Right, you, mean, go away. And you, I'm going to run around you. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to have to use these shotgun shells. And they're both crawling. I have 4 legs walking at me. I'm gonna die. My good lord. Okay, I'm guessing I overhealed when I used those 3 herbs. Maybe they gave me like a bit of extra health, because I should definitely be suffering from that. Yeah, I do love the fact that you can just cut zombies in half if you shoot them point blank. Hey guys, welcome. But I do. Right, so this is actually carried over from when I was playing as Claire. That's interesting. Where she actually fixed the short out just on this thing. But yeah, playing through Silent Hill gave me some serious nightmares, which is good. Oh, okay, the spade key immediately useless. Awesome. But yeah, playing through Resident Evil 1 without a memory card. I did not finish that game for a very long time. Yeah, that's the thing. I think the graphics were pretty bad, but a lot of the sort of undefined parts of it, you know, where things were a bit sort of fuzzy or hazy, made it just that much scarier. Okay, I'm going to take it just in case. I'm hoping I don't have to use it. But that was true of like a lot of games. Like a lot of these old games and stuff are so much scarier because they leave a little bit more up to sort of interpretation and stuff. This is one where they tell us about the C4 and the detonator and some parabellum rounds. And I think, is there a... I thought there was some film here somewhere, but again... Nope, not going to take the ink ribbons. Again, I do like the fact that they made saving in this like a limited resource. So it's a finite resource with the ink ribbons, whereas a lot of other survival games, horror survival games as well, you can just save as much as you want. In Silent Hill, for example, you've got your little notepads, you can just save as much as you want there. But in Resident Evil, you know, you've got a limited amount. Of course, there's like 20 to 30 ink ribbons, so you've always got plenty, but it always feels slightly alarming. It feels like you're going to run out any minute now. Right. Speaking of running out, bye! Oh my goodness, I hate these things. They make me jump so much, it's ridiculous. I don't have a camera. I mean, I was using my phone as a webcam before, but it doesn't really work that great. And this is about David Ford and them trying to save the last people in the station, which I read earlier as Claire, so I'm kind of skipping through a couple of things here because I'm trying to get a slightly better ranking than last time while still exploring the map. I do like the design of the painting up there with the woman's back and like her hair there and her arms are tied up. But yeah, it's a very creepy and very weird image for Chief Irons to have there. So yeah, no, actually, I'm not playing the PC versions. I'm playing the PlayStation versions on an emulator. I do actually still have the original PlayStation versions kicking around the attic somewhere, but they have just like I literally started playing the series on the PlayStation like emulated games, and on Steam and GOG they've just released Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 for the PC. The GOG, you can get all 3 of them for £10 as well, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, can I sneak pop? No, I can't. Get off of me. You get down there. You stay down there. Naughty zombie, right. And what I did do with Resident Evil 1, Biohazard, I actually played the original Biohazard, which was released for the PC. It was very broken. It took a lot of modding and patching to actually get it to work on the computer. But yeah, it worked. And it was the Japanese version, which was actually a lot more gruesome and a lot more violent than the version that was released to Europe and America on the PlayStation. Like the original PlayStation version, the intro movie was full color and a lot more gruesome. You saw a lot more of Joseph's death, where he picked up the severed hand and everything. But also the first person you find in that dining hall, you see a lot more of him, like his head dropping off and everything, and like half of his face is chewed off. It's really grim. And yeah, like I do wish they would have released the game just with improved graphics. And people are modding. I mean, they did mod the original Biohazard and updated the models a little bit, so they've got like higher textures, better resolution and everything. I'm actually going to save for the first time as well. I'm just going to quickly save here. So they did like update everything quite a bit. I do know one of the people was actually talking about possibly using some AI editing to what's called up the resolution on the backgrounds as well, to make everything look a lot more defined. I'm not too sure how well that would work, but it'd be an interesting experiment for the modders to do. And now that the games are available on the PC, the modding community is going to have, well, to be fair, probably an absolute field day doing it. So I think it's something to look forward to. I think people actually mod it and make it look really, really nice. They could try and mod, obviously, the old Japanese Biohazard one, which they modded and translated and everything. But it took a lot of work, and it didn't work a lot of the time, and it was really janky a lot of the time. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with it next. And that's why I like seeing these games getting ported to PC, because it does mean that it's a little bit easier for the players to mod and update them. Special type of key. Do I have another small key somewhere? Nope. Fair, yeah. I have, to be fair, largely moved away from consoles. There's been a lot of stuff going on with consoles that I'm not super happy with. Let's see if there's any. Okay, I'm hoping nothing bursts through that window anytime soon. Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of things. Like, I did have a PlayStation 4, and I was trying to play games online, but obviously had to have, PlayStation Plus before I could play any online games. Whereas the exact same games that I had on the computer could obviously, play for free online whenever I felt like it. So I've moved away from console gaming quite a bit, and also just PC gaming. You get a lot more of a modding community, which means games like Skyrim and stuff like that get an entire new remake and lease on life with the free modding community, which is always fascinating to play through. There we go. That's one. Don't get me wrong, I do love me my Xbox games, and I do love the old PlayStation. Where are you not moving? Oh, there we go, because I was stuck in a corner. And obviously, as you can see, I love my old console games, most of which I do run through an emulator now. Just because my old PlayStation, my original PlayStation, gave up the ghost, and my new PlayStation will not run the old PlayStation 1 discs anymore, so that's a bit of a shame, but it's just the way it works. I don't want things to be backwards compatible. So yeah, I do like the weird little puzzles that they have throughout the entirety of the police station. Rather than using the room for actual police work. Ooh, I'm gonna duck in the corner here. Go into the STARS office. Yeah, they have the weirdest things here. Disorganized and untidy, and it's got Chris's jacket on it, which is a copy of Claire's. Yeah, and it probably does say a lot about it. So yeah, Chris. So as far as I recall, please forgive me, Claire. He's gone off to do a mission. I think it's Code Veronica X. Oh, Jill's boyfriend. Do we ever learn about Jill's boyfriend? I think it's in Code Veronica X where Claire goes and actually finds Chris. But I'm not actually 100% sure on that. And I don't know if I'm going to be playing that game. I know I'm going to be playing the main games. Oh, jeez, I've already got a magnum? Wow, okay. I didn't realize I got that early in the game. Okay, weird. Unopened boxes. I mean, there's a first aid kit right there. Could I not use that? No, I'm guessing not. I know there is a secret here. Chris Redfield is the marksman. There is a secret here. If you go through this desk 50 times, you should get a film. A film roll, and if you develop it, it's got a picture of Rebecca on it. I've already done it as Claire once, just kind of like see it. But people keep saying, oh, it's kind of weird that Wesker has a picture of Rebecca on his desk, but this isn't going to be Wesker's desk anymore, is it? Because Wesker's presumed dead by now. You know, they've already returned from the mansion. So whose desk is it? Because we've got the NRA. So I'm guessing Barry, probably. He's got some pictures of his kids up here, pinned up here. We've got Chris, we've got Jill, we've got Rebecca. The only other person to survive was the helicopter pilot, whose name is completely evading me right now. I literally mentioned his name earlier. It'll come back to me in a second. So I think that might be the Brad. There we go. So Brad, the helicopter pilot. So I know people were like, oh, you know, Wesker is quite creepy for having a picture of Rebecca here, but I think maybe that might be Brad's desk, and maybe, I don't know, it might be dating. Who knows? It might be an actual thing instead of being as creepy as people make out. But okay, that's a lot of zombies. I can hear a lot of zombies. Okay, and that only takes out one of them, so that's no good. Oh, and you're crawling, and oh my goodness, there are a lot of them. Okay, I'm just gonna go through here. Ooh. Hello, Cheryl. Sherry. Now, I did mention this before when I was playing as Claire, but I do love how Sherry's voice acting is miles better than Claire's voice acting. It's so weird when you're listening to it. Because like Sherry's like, oh, my parents never loved me and they hated me and I was all alone. And you've got Claire going, oh no, Sherry, that is so bad. But it's just really strange to listen to. Okay, I love that Sherry's given me a key, but I don't know why she was carrying it. Let's see what we get. More shotgun shells. They are giving me a lot of weapons here. Like a lot. Speak of the devil with the terrible voice acting. Leon!
Yeah. Have you seen any of
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
I don't know. But it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio. That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
And I think we literally get in touch twice.
You go and find us a way out of here.
Alrighty. And you know who finds us a way out of here? Claire does. Claire finds us a way out of here. So, Leon, you're useless. Desk is locked, so I do need another small key. Can I get through here? I can get through here. Alrighty. So I've got a pink key. I haven't picked up a map yet. But to be fair, I should already pretty much know what's going on. Smash? Ah. Oh, that's not fair at all. Ugh. Because I'm going to have to go through there again, aren't I? That's not cool. I'm not happy with that. Right, what do we got here? Is that a red herb I see before me? It is indeed. Let's hope I don't find a green herb anytime soon. Okay, now do I fall through here as well? Yep, we both fall through there. Alright, interesting. Interesting, weird, right. Because Claire fell through that as well, so I mean we have the same puzzle to solve again and again. I like the replayability that you get to play through scenario B, but it's a bit strange that we have to solve the same puzzles. But again, they don't want to waste the puzzles, and they don't want to waste all the resources and time they did making the various parts and puzzles, so I guess why not use it again. Okay, so let's see, you've got number 1, number 4, number 6, and number 9. 1, 4, 6, 9. Okay, so yep, 9 is there. Good thing I've only run into that big scary bad guy once. Right, so 1 and then 2, 3. So you need to move over 1 as well. There we go. And it's a plug, but I don't think I can actually take it just yet. Okay. Let's go find somewhere safe to put all of my junk, shall we? Let's see what we've got here. So, go back that way. Yep, nothing there. That goes back down and round. I do have a pink precinct key. Obviously, when you look at the keys as well, it changes the name of them, like it did in Resident Evil 1. Let's take a look here. Now it's a diamond key. I do think it's strange, like I do think it's really weird that they've kind of stepped back, because in Resident Evil 1 you could look at the objects like in a 3D way, you could kind of flip them upside down and examine them, which I thought was really cool. But in this one you can't, they're just you know, pre-drawn, pre-rendered images. It's a bit of a disappointment. Yep, so I got all these items. I'm going to put some in the way, so I'm going to load that up there. And I'm not going to use the Magnum until later. So I'm going to see if I can sneak around these zombie dudes. Hello, my dude. Nyum. Oh yeah, there's a note here. Police memorandum. Recent movement of equipment. In the second Eastern office, 2236. Cool. Right, I will remember that. 2236. Right, so put this away. Okay, weapons go up top. And healing items go down below. Am I going to go near there again? If I do, there is a save box there. So right, let's combine these two, and let's have a quick look on the map and see if the map is showing me any other pink doors. Nope, nothing. Okay, right, let's go. I've got the shotgun just in case. In fact, I'm going to use a shotgun to kind of cut my way through all those zombies that are in this hallway here. That's the only way to do it, really. I love the slow loading that you get from these doors. Oh, okay. Ah, damn it. Okay, so the shotgun is great. It does kill them, however, it cuts them in half and leaves me with a bunch of zombies crawling after me. Oh, my goodness. Right. Hello again, Resident Evil fan. Yeah, TikTok's been acting a bit weird with me as well. I've been having trouble like uploading things and connecting, so... Oh, thank you for the follow as well. That's nice, thank you. Yeah, I'm playing through as a Leon scenario now, and I think you were watching me before when I was playing through as Claire. Ooh, I've got another red herb here. which I can't seem to pick up. Yeah, so playing through Scenario B now, and I'm just thinking it's kind of strange that we have to do all of these puzzles and keys again, but I mean, we've got to use the resources we've got given to us, right? So, is there going to be... I was going to say, is there going to be a liquor? Nope, I see no liquor. There is no liquor whatsoever. Oof, okay, this is going to be interesting. Is he going to drop on my head? Yep. Oh, okay, now swap over to handgun and... So lickers are quite a lot like hunters with the whole, they raise their claw up and then they jump at you and take a big old swipe at you. Oh my goodness, did I do that for absolutely nothing? I think I did that for absolutely nothing. God damn, right. Yeah, and because of my previous experiences with Resident Evil 1, I still have absolute nightmares about these creatures just jumping at me and taking my head off. Obviously, when I played Resident Evil 1, I didn't have a memory card, so I could get through the dogs, and I could get through the zombies, and I could get through the tarantulas, and even fight the giant snake, and you know, make it all the way out of the mansion into the garden, and then back into the mansion. Then the hunters would turn up, and more often than not, the first hunter I would encounter would jump and cut my head clean off. Right, so yeah, we're getting all the plugs this time instead of the little squares, but of course there's still 4 key items to pick up. The squares kind of cheated because there are 3 squares, but one of them was cut in half. Again, we had the same thing in Resident Evil 1, didn't we? With the star stone and the sunstone and the moonstone and everything. So yeah, the lickers are hell. They have a ranged attack. They can come up, crawl up to you really, really quickly, slice at you really, really quickly, and then if you are low enough health, that they will just jump and cut into you, and they can just take your head clean off. So always upsetting. Now there is a dude here. Yep, and I'm gonna try and run around him. Dozy do, dozy do, dozy 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 do. Right, here we go. Oh, there's a green herb there though. Nope. Right. Ah, no. And now I'm definitely going to need that green herb. Can't believe we got stuck on a bench, of course. And that's one of the things that made these games really tricky. So I'm going to have to use that now. It's like the angles. Like from this angle, I couldn't see where I was or what I was stuck on. I thought I had a clean run there, but obviously I was wrong. Right, so where can we use this? Maybe over there? Right, we'll go through the office here and see what we can see. I can run around these zombies easily enough, and I think I can open up that safe, can't I? Anyway, good night, dude. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Yep, hopefully catch up with you soon, and I will have some more videos up if you want to catch up. Yeah, thanks. I'm going to try and do real good on this one. I'm going to see if I can get an A rating instead of just B. Right, 2, 3, 6. Alright, nice. Well, good. Have a good time off of work. Yeah, I've got to go to work tomorrow as well, so I'm only going to be playing until midnight and then hitting the hay, so good thing is I've got a map now as well. Hi Alicia, you're right. 7 morning shifts. Oh, and then you've got the weekend off. And then 6... Oof. Oh, no, I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to do day shifts and then night shifts. That would break me, definitely. That's why I like having my little set times. I can pick and choose my hours a little bit, so... Alright, so all the zombies are gone. That's kind of scaring me. Hard key. Right, so we got to go back that way. Which way is going to be easier? Up and down and round. Yep. Up and down and round. Oh wow, cool. That is a very important job, and you should be very proud of yourself for doing such an important job. Hell, dude, I just work in a restaurant. I manage a restaurant. That's but you are out there saving lives, and I am here just playing computer games. So, very big contrast there. And kudos, so seriously. Those jobs are really, really important, and they are very unappreciated and severely underpaid. So, oh crap, I just forgot there's a thing there. Sometimes it doesn't take confidence, it just takes, getting thrown into the action, really. But as long as you're helping people, I mean, that's the important part. You don't have to be a leader as long as you're still helping people, and I think that's good. Being in charge of people does suck as well, especially in work environments, because you got to tell people off, you got to yell at them, you got to make sure they do their jobs, and every once in a while you got to fire someone, which really, really sucks. But it's just how it works sometimes, and I hate the idea of doing something like that. That's why I'm always nervous when I'm at work. Now, there's this here. Right, so I'm going to leave this random key item here. But I can pick up these key items, and I'm probably just going to get another key item, aren't I? I do love how peaceful but kind of haunting this save room music is as well. Anyway, yep, good night, dude. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you later, okay? Sleep well. Lickers. Yeah. No, you don't. No, you don't. There we go. Oh, yep, and there's another liquor here. I'm gonna have to shoot this guy. It is, and it's very peaceful, something very peaceful to sleep to. There we go. Could have probably done that with a normal handgun bullet, to be honest, but never mind. There we go, little FMV sequence as well. So I do apologise, guys, because yeah, I am going to be uploading this onto YouTube later, and I am kind of chatting with chat, which I wasn't really doing very much to begin with, especially via like Twitch and stuff. I didn't get as much interaction with Twitch. I'm getting a lot more interaction with TikTok, which I'm liking. I'm liking just having a chat to people. Oh, okay. And run around, and run around, and run around. And no, you don't. No. Ah, you bugger. Run! Anyway, right. Where am I going? Yeah, I gotta go back, haven't I? I gotta go back. We have to go back. We have to go back. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I'm just rambling a bit. I should be analysing this game. I am having a lot of fun playing it, though. I am having a lot of fun playing it. And I do love what they've done with the lickers and the fact that they can crawl on the walls and ceilings. And it makes... It doesn't change how they really attack. I mean, they have to jump down on the floor. They can, I think, attack you when they're on the wall. They can kind of stick out their tongues and lick you. But again, it makes you feel like you are in a much more claustrophobic space with these things on the ceiling that can get you, on the walls that can get you, once they're on the floor they can jump and they can get you. And I know it sounds sadistic, but I really like that. Like, I love how they've done that, and they make the rooms feel a bit more real, a bit more solid, a bit more alive. You know, you have these creatures that are climbing up the walls, so you feel like the walls are actually there. Whereas, any other sort of game like that, you'd just kind of feel like it's just the floor and the walls just happen to be there, and there's like, the textures. Oh, I forgot about you guys. There's a lot of them as well. Right, let's move through some of this ammo. Hello, you. Okay, so maybe I can take a few of you out with a shotgun blast. Maybe one more shotgun blast? Okay. Yeah. Scary times for those shotguns. See, I like how there's like a lot of vacuum stuff here, but yeah. So the way the game was designed was to have these sort of like floors that the little circle, you just control the circle and there's just, this happens to be an animation above it. But the circle's the actual part that you're controlling and rotating and moving around. And that's the thing that kind of gets stuck on corners and stuff here. But them adding the walls and also the ceiling as extra planes of movement just makes the entire room feel solid again. Like it feels like an actual room. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, well that's no good. That's no good. Whoop! Oh, okay, all right, okay. Everybody off. Everybody off. Everybody getting off the Leon train. Thank you. Okay, let's go get some shotgun bullets. Right, there is a door I want to get to over there, but I'm going to go get some shotgun bullets first. So I'm going to put away this other key item here. So yeah, if I recall correctly, there are 4 items. I should have picked up the rook thing when I was going through the library. God damn. Right, well, I got to go through that again anyway, but got to remember the rook. Got to remember the rook. Right. I'm going to put my handgun bullets away because I'm not giving them as much use as I should do. But I'm going back and forth into the same rooms quickly enough and regularly enough that it won't be much of an issue to go back and get them. Obviously, I don't want to waste time running back and forth, but you know, comme ça, that's the way it works. See, that's the thing I'm finding with stream chat in Twitch, is it's... Oh my lord! Screw you. Game's useless now? Right, cool, let's throw that away. In Twitch, most of the interactions I'm getting are, you know, best viewers, you know, spam and crap like that, so... I know I have to build up my followers and stuff like that on Twitch. TikTok seems to be a bit easier. It's a bit more casual. People aren't really going on TikTok just to watch streamers. And yeah, like we get a few people kind of watching, joining, and kind of, you know, scrolling on. But obviously, if you guys can just give me a follow, just to follow and see all the weird videos and the weird stuff that I've been looking into with the games. That's always good. It's always helpful and it's always appreciated just to have, you know, a few people kind of follow along and kind of see how I make my way through the Resident Evil games. Bye head. Right. Can I use some normal handgun bullets on you? Oh, ooh, I forgot that they could lunge. I forgot that they could lunge. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. I do love how Leon's all manly and stomps on their heads as Claire just boots it off like a freaking football. And yeah, you have like different animations, but another thing I did love is when you kick off their heads, they do bounce. What do we got here? So, hard key. Alright, cool. Ooh, hello, Mr. Officer. What do we got here? And a small key. Yep, sure. And good little note. Ironic, really. Remember to Leon S. Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment to the Raccoon City Police Department. We all look forward to having you as a part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard from all the guys at the RPD. So I'm going to see, can I... There we go. Boop. Alright, there we go. Moment to Leon has been filed. I'm guessing there's nothing else here I can find. I could have sworn there was something on the desks. Maybe some ammo. Hey, Honor. Welcome to the stream. Nothing suspicious. It's a water thing. Welcome, Leon. Now, somebody pointed out to me that the welcome is spelt wrong. Yeah, there's two L's, so it says welcome. Which, I mean, you'd have to have some eagle-eye vision to be able to see. That's insane. Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying earlier, like now that they've released these games on the PC, there are already modding communities that are looking at sort of upscaling the textures, the models, and everything else, and just kind of like updating everything, which I think is going to be amazing to see. I think it's going to be really fascinating to kind of like look into. All right, okay, so this is going to take us to. Yep, okay, let's do it. Right, we're going to do it this way. We're going to run up there, go and get the thing from the library that I left behind, come back down, go into the lockbox, the item inventory box there, drop off all the extra spare stuff that I have, extra keys, extra green herbs, maybe even the small key as well. What do you think, chat? Should I drop the small key off, or should I keep it on me in case I need it when we go down to the parking lot in the sewers? Gonna be your choice, chat. I'll leave that up to you. Let's run back here and let's go get the bishop key. Here we go. Yeah, now I'm definitely gonna have to drop some stuff off because I'm definitely gonna need the inventory space. I'm getting the feeling I might just use the screen herb, heal myself up, keep myself going, because I do feel slightly sluggish, and I'm not too sure if it's psychosomatic that I'm moving slower. I know when you are very badly injured, you definitely move slower. But when you're slightly injured, I do get the impression that you do move slightly slower. So, yeah. Hey, Leilina. Join from my posts. Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure how TikTok works, but it's good. I'm exploring these games and I'm exploring them with you guys, which is good. Right, I am going to use the screen herb, get myself back up to fine. Yeah, I definitely run faster when I'm fine. So that's an interesting way that they've made things a little bit better, but also a little bit worse in some cases. I'm taking your head off because, or not. Oh my goodness. I swear I'm not this bad at the games normally. I'm gonna blame it on the tiredness and the lack of coffee in my system right now. I've got some ammo there. Right, let's do this. Let's just keep going. We'll just keep going. We'll keep charging on. How many inventory? Do I have 8 inventory slots? Hell yeah. Okay, sorry, I just realized. Again, when I was playing Resident Evil 1, you know, like when you're playing as Chris, you only have 6 inventory slots, so it's a bit of a nightmare. Carrying items back and forth. And also playing Sweet Home was an interesting one as well. Just because... I mean, it's a very old game, but you only have 2 item slots per character there. You've got 5 different characters that you run around as and you can control. But yeah, having only 2 inventory slots for each character was nightmarish, because if one of them's on one side of the mansion and somebody else is on the other side of the mansion, you do not have a good time. Oh crap, I've gone the wrong way. That needs the club key. I need to go to the meeting room. Hey, Comic Con. Cosmic 06. Okay. Round and round and dozy-do we go. Now, if I remember right, these zombies were gone, which is making me nervous. Why are the zombies gone? Oh, there's an item here. What are you? I can see you. Grab it. Okay. Damn it. Anything interesting in the facts? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. When I click out and click back onto the game, it has a bit of a loading error. It shows the background a little bit. Piece and key, completely useless. Wow, I am chewing through these keys really quick. I mean, I've been playing for just over an hour now. Oof. Okay, so the zombies have not poured through here yet. Probably will do in a bit though. Okay, and I think, does this need, yeah, that needs a club key, right. Let's go down the stairs into the spookiness. Oof. See, this feels a bit more grim, a bit more of a realistic police station. Not happy about it though. Not happy at all. So what do we have down here? Green herbs. Power switch. Okay, I figured this out. It's up, down, up, down, up, down. Basically 3 up and 2 down, but if you do all 3 up at once, I think it shorts it out, it goes too far. And fair, it is just basically a maths problem you got to solve there, but you can also just brute force it by flicking the switches up and down until it gets it right. Police B1 map, okay, nice. Anything fun here? Anything exciting? Ooh, yes. More handgun bullets. See, again, that's the thing with these games. You do have to just kind of run around spamming the X button to try and find items. I do know in some of the later games, Requiem at the very least, you... I need a card. You actually get the items marked on your map so you can go pick them up so you don't miss them, which, I don't know, is interesting. But then again, you're not exploring anymore, you're just kind of being told, go here, pick up item. Woo! Alright, and here's our saucy femme fatale, Ada Wong, who just scared the crap out of me by shooting at my feet.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
I know she's trying to sound sexy, but she sounds so stoned. And
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in a cell block. Oh, there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand there, will you?
to be fair, we did run into this area as Claire. I do remember that we couldn't move this thing before, so yeah, nice little teamwork thing. I genuinely thought I could come back as Claire and like both her and Leon could move the van together. But again, like I haven't played this game in a very, very long time, so things are getting remembered slightly wrong. I do remember seeing the Resident Evil 2 remake when that came out. I did watch, I think it might have been Markiplier actually, play through it. Ooh, nice whole new area. Have I been here before? Did I run around here with Sherry maybe? Hey Leon. What the heck are you doing here? I mean, if I did have the right tool, I would definitely be able to open it, but you know. Oof. Hey, doggos. I'd say it's definitely worth it for a red herb. Because there's a green herb just outside. Run away! Run away! I am not messing with the dogs. I am not messing with the dogs. Let's see what we've got here. Film. Okay. No, maybe. Oh, okay, lock's open. I automatically assume the lock is locked and I'm trying to open it. Okay, what have we got going on here? What's in here? Anything good? Blue herb and a green herb. Alrighty. Pick up the green herb, mix it with the red herb. Then pick up the blue herb and mix them together. And got something that is not only super strong, but will also cure me of poison. So I like how they have made the edges of the map really quite dark and gritty, but the main part of the map not so much.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now.
You know, being a hard ass.
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Ben, you told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella based in Chicago.
I mean, yeah, we're all trying to find John.
6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out here.
What was that?
That sounds a lot like William Birkin.
I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're going to have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
Bye, Ada. Now, we know a little bit of extra. Alright, so it's actually highlighting it for us right there. Cool. Manhole cover lifter. Manhole opener. Otherwise known as a pry bar, but you know.
There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
But it won't be easy. Again, he still sounds like a better voice actor than Leon S. Kennedy or Claire. Or Ada Wong. Ada Wong just sounds really sleepy. Claire sounds really stoned. And Leon sounds like he's trying to be tough, but he's just like, you, grr. I'm going to quickly check the other rooms. Unfortunately, I can't pick anything up, but I'm hoping there might be an item box or something around here somewhere. Am I gone the wrong way entirely? Yep. Doing my best. Yep, that's not going to go anywhere. Right, let's keep going. We're going to spin back around, we're going to go back this way, and we're going to go down and down. Right, down and round we go. Let's see what we can see. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Oh, come on! Bastard dogs. Oh, pfft. Sorry, doggo. I thought you were dead. Will I be able to survive this? Let's see. I will survive it if I spin around in a circle and fire really quickly. Blue herbs, nothing fun. I do love this angle though. This is a really interesting angle that they've chosen for the dog cell. I mean, it's probably the best way they can convey it. Same here, same angle. Nothing here? No way in there? Nope. Okay, well. Alright, let's head on down into the sewers and see what we can see. Oh, spiders, yep. Do you like how you can hear their cute little feet just pitter-pattering along the ceilings and floors? Ah, there's one on the floor. Ah, that means it can actually attack me. Ah, that's not fair. See, that's the thing though. When they're on the walls and they're on the ceiling, they're actually a lot easier to get around. So, again, it makes the rooms feel a bit more tactile, but mechanically, they actually become a little bit easier to dodge around. Maybe that's the reason. Like, maybe that's the point. Here we go. Right. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to be saving up here and calling it for the night. I mean, I've gotten pretty far. This is the first save I'm going to be making. So, I'm just going to call it for tonight. I'm going to say thank you very much